Monday night at the Darts, it's like New Year's Eve, Wayne.
It's incredible, the atmosphere. When you think about a Monday, it's not like a Saturday evening, is it? But look, this is the world of darts now, and it's great to be involved in the sport, I've got to say.
Chisnall's had a phenomenal year, one way or another.
Well, he was kind of the star of the Premier League, even though he never won it.
Yeah.
He was, and his performances were amazing. And I just want him to kick on to that next level. He's been beaten in a few major finals now. Maybe it's time that he crossed that line and won one.
As for Jamie Caven, hasn't really delivered on TV still after all these years.
Yeah, he seems to just run out of puff every now and again and go off the boil. And if you do that against one of the big boys, which, let's be honest, Dave Chisnall now is, you will come unstuck. But what Jamie has got going for him is a quick pace, as Chizzy has. So they will both get into a good rhythm, and that's got to play into both their hands.
We're under pressure then. Score prediction for this one.
I think Chizzy will win, and I'm going to go for 10-5.
Rod Harrington, Nigel Pearson, your commentators.
Thank you, Dave. Yes, a terrific atmosphere here in the Winter Gardens in Blackpool tonight. Monday mayhem at the match play, and that was a terrific first game we saw. Expect a similar pace to the game from these two. Chizzy second in the regular Premier League table, semi-finalists. He was a fantastic player in the regular 41. Premier League format, week after week, hugely consistent. Ultimately didn't win the big prize. Should be a good one. Rod Harrington.
It certainly should be.
57.
Chizzy's got the prolific power scoring, but he does tend to miss doubles at crucial times. When we talk about the Premier League, 3 darts he had in that semi-final against Gary Anderson. To beat him, Anderson went on and lifted the trophy. Well, this man Caven, he plays the dartboard, he doesn't care who he's playing, and he is a tidy player. Chizzy's got to keep focused.
More like it from Chisnall. Can he fill it up for the first one of the game?
140.
Well, there's no doubt that Jamie Caven is a player with a confident attitude, but he's only ever got past the first round once here.
125.
That was against Wes Newton 2 years ago. He was 5-2 and 7-4 down on that occasion, but came back, Caven, to beat Wes Newton 10-8.
100.
Plenty of support for Chizzy, as you'd expect here. Packed house at the Winter Gardens.
164.
Well, Caven had a great chance to get control of this leg. You know, a visit without a treble, that sort of situation, you can't do
60.
it. If you're going to beat Chisnall, then you have got to take those chances. You know, if he takes out the Shanghai on the 20s, it won't matter. Well, he hasn't done that. Six darts without a treble from 179.
104.
Well, this will be something special. Double 18.
86.
Developing to a scrappy old contest, this first leg. Now can Caven take this out for a break of throw? He needs double 14.
74.
A chance missed to break the throw for Jamie Caven. And double 9, well, no professional likes this, but saying that, Chisnall hits it first start. He holds on to his throw, and a bit of scrappy start.
Got there in the end. Caven will rue that missed opportunity
140
for a break of throw in the first leg. Wasn't able to take it. Chisnall with a double 9.
100.
Takes the early advantage here. Not at his free-flowing best as yet. Certainly spectacular to watch in the Premier League. Unplayable on occasions.
He certainly is. And what you know with Chisnall is sooner or later he's going to get in that mode where, you know, the Anderson and the Van Gerwens and the Taylor does, where he'll roll off 4 or 5 legs at level 12 or 13s. So what you've got to do is, when he's not firing,
96.
You've got to take him. And that first leg, you know, fair play, it is the first leg, they're feeling their way in, but it's a chance miss for Caven.
99. Jamie require 170.
Well, they did play here 2 years ago, these two. Chizzy prevailed on that occasion to go through to the last 16. This is better from Jamie Caven now. Looking good to level it.
Well, there we see the famous Chizzy
60.
snatch.
Jamie
As he's letting
required
go of the dart,
36.
just pulls his head back, stops the pace of the arm. But no, double nine. Double nine secures the second leg. This time it's for Caven.
Leg Dave to
Double nine is the finish
Game on.
early on here. Winner of this match will play Keegan Brown in second round. First round completed here tonight. And the first 180 of the game goes to Dave Chisnall.
And if he could keep that rhythm with every dart he threw,
59.
then he would certainly put a major title alongside his name. 7 times we've had 180s back-to-back at the start of the leg. It's not going to happen this time. Surely we've got to have a 9-darter this week. Van der Voort missed double 12 yesterday against Brendan Dolan. Very first leg of the match.
135.
Good 135 from Caven, but Chisnall still with the advantage, and this is beautiful. Can he hit another one now?
140.
Well, a 140 will do him nicely at this stage. Puts him on a finish, 95 needed. Caven won't give this leg up without a fight, though. That's his first 180 of the game. And now Chizzy. 20 would leave bull. So he needs the bull for 2-1.
70.
Well, certainly that 180 put a different slant on what combination Chisnall went for. Had to go for the bullseye in the end. And now, well, double 8 for Jamie Caven. Just on the inside, another chance gone begging.
Davey required 25.
How frustrating is that? 2 brilliant shots and can't see it through. Chisnall now. Double 8 for a hold of throw. Pressure on here now for double 4. He's blown
21.
it. The door's open again for Caven.
Jamie require 8.
For a break of throw in the third leg. There's the finish. Jamie Caven gets it. Frustration written all over the face of Chizzy.
Jamie to
And Caven has the throw here. Holds his throw. He'll be 3-1 up.
A problem I see what can happen in this game, Nigel, is Chisnall.
125.
In this early mini session, misses a few more doubles. It's going to play on his mind. And then he's got to think, right, I've got to score heavier to give myself more darts at the double. And then that's when we'll see this snatch come in. He's got to just stay calm. It's an early part of the game. Just play himself through this
85.
little bit of a dip.
Yeah, you talk about winning a major title, runner-up in the Grand Prix in 13, runner-up in the Grand Slam in Wolverhampton last year. There's a second 180 for that man, Dave Chisnall. Quarter-finalist here in Blackpool over the last couple of years, but so near and yet so far away from a major honour. Could it be his week? Have to show a vast improvement, it's fair to say, early on.
58.
Fires in a 180 and then has a visit without a treble, cuts it in half, as we say. So it does open it up for Chisnall to let Caven back in this leg, and he's not done
44.
it. So 6 darts to
128.
get the breaker throw back. Doesn't have to go the 18 route, and that's, for me, that's the sensible way. Dave, this part of the game, you don't need to be flash, you just get over the line.
Nice from Caven, goes down
139.
the board and just puts a little bit of pressure on now.
32.
Double 16 for Chisnall to break back immediately, no problem.
In a full play.
Chisnall back with a break of throw.
Dave to throw.
And if he can hold his throw here, he will take a lead into the first break of this game. A little bit scrappy, plenty more to come, you feel, as Chisnall hits a third 180 of the game. It may be scrappy, but he's still a powerhouse performer with 3 of those now.
59.
Wouldn't surprise you if he hit another one here and maybe signalled his intention, but But stay focused now. And he's hitting that treble 20 with more regularity. That's beautiful.
140.
A 180 followed by a 140. Much better. That is more like the Chisnall we know, Rod.
Yes, and the previous leg was a 13-dart leg, and he's looking like
75.
around 12 darts. So Chisnall's starting to get on the run, but we've got a commercial break after this leg, and it could come at a better time for Jamie Caven to stop the run of Dave Chisnall.
59. $100.
He won't be faced, Caven, you can be sure about that. He's a very, very confident character. Treble 10 would leave double 16. Double 16 for 3-2.
90.
But he's going to be back anyway.
Well, all Caven can do, hit a big score, and hope that Chisnall is going to miss.
32.
However, I don't think he will. He's on this run. And he doesn't. Dave Chisnall takes out double 16 to go 3-2 up.
So Chisnall has the early advantage here at the end of the first part of this game. Plenty more to come from this one. Chisnall and Caven continues here in Blackpool when we come back. Match in progress here. It is Dave Chisnall with a 3-2 lead over Jamie Caven. Scrappy first session. Plenty more to come, I'm sure. Then 15 times World Matchplay champion Phil the Power Taylor up against John Henderson. And the last game of the night, Raymond van Barneveld and the Hammer, Andy Hamilton. As the first round concludes here in the Winter Gardens tonight. And the winner of this game will play Keegan Brown, who we've already seen beat Robert Thornton in the first game of the evening. So, bit of a scrappy first session there, Rod, but
60.
You do expect plenty of improvement, particularly from this player. It's hard to say that when he's hit 3 180s and he has the advantage, but certainly not at his best in that first session.
83.
No, I feel both players were rather short of their normal performance, and that first leg where Jamie Caven could have broke Chisnall straight away and have put him on the back foot.
21.
But I think the break may have come at the right time for Caven, because the last 2 legs were a lot better from Dave Chisnall, and you've got to stop him getting on a run.
57.
When it's a commercial break, then so be it. Just got to say, what a great performance from young Keegan Brown. What a great dart player he's turning into.
135.
Yeah, he impressed on Sky Sports at the Grand Slam in Wolverhampton last November, the man from the Isle of Wight. No doubt keeping a keen eye on this one to see who he will face
100.
in round 2. Up the board for Caven, nice treble 20. So Jamie Caven looking good for a 13 dart leg at the start of this session. Here we go, tops for Caven now to level the match.
Well, that's a great guide. Surely he'd find the double top from that dart. That's why line and length on the first. If you're going to miss it, just above the wire. Absolutely perfect. On a good 14 dart leg there from Caven.
60.
A little bit, you see that snatch, it really does get exaggerated under pressure.
Yeah, it seemed to me as though Chizzy just threw that last dart frustratingly
60.
away. Almost a waste of a dart. But you can tell that he's agonising with himself at the moment, because he knows that he's not in control of his game.
81.
Must be playing on his mind right now, Rod, and a little bit frustrating as well when you know what a fine player he is. And look at this from Jamie Caven.
125.
What a boost it would be for him if he could break Chisnall here.
As we get to the nearer to the business end, as Chisnall 4 180, 4 180s, 4 140s, and only 4 straight tons. Incredible scoring from Chisnall. I was going to say, Nigel, as we get nearer to the business end and Caven's still in the mix and a little bit edgy, then you will see this snatch come out even further. So Chisnall wants to get 3 or 4 legs ahead so he can just relax and, like I say, throw the darts. We know he can.
Now, can Caven put Chisnall under a little bit of pressure? Staying down the board, 3 treble 19s. The answer is yes.
And that's good counting. Deliberately went straight for the 19s to leave the straight ton. And Chisnall cannot take out the 139, and he needs to hit a treble, which 59. He hasn't done. So, straight ton. 100. Well, if this dart goes low, it'd be 2 double tops. Now he's got to stay on the treble 20 now, surely. Yeah, it was too good a guide, the first one.
Well.
80.
Now Chisnall gets this. It could hurt Caven. I know it's only for a breaker throw, but for a hold of throw, I should say. But needs 20 for tops now to take the lead again at 4-3 when Caven had the chance. That hurts. That must hurt Caven. Chisnall holds 4-3, but Caven had his chance.
Well, he did, Nige, because he hit the 3 treble 19s to leave the straight 59. Ton, and you'd think after hitting those, that one of those first 2 darts would find a treble. Well, the second one did, but it was the treble 3. Chisnall, like I say, just a little bit of frustration in his game at the moment.
134.
Again, the treble 19 working for Chisnall this time. Oh, this is nice from Caven.
125.
He's done that a few times, you know, that third dart.
This is better from Chizzy. Can he hit a 5th? 180, there's the answer! Now here comes Caven in response. Snapped his second dart.
125.
Chisnall now looking to set himself up. What is happening here? Sums the game up, really, this.
77.
Oh, he needed that last treble 19, didn't he? But still left himself 110.
60.
That has not helped Jamie Caven. It's possibly give Dave Chisnall 6 darts from 110. I'd certainly like to wrap it up with these 3. Take a breaker throw and to go 2 clear. He's not going to do it, so Caven has got to go the bullseye route. Bullseye 25 with this first dart for Jamie Caven.
Oh, he's got the first ball. He's got the second. Double 16 for a 132. Oh!
108.
Well, he gets a great round of applause. Quite right, too.
Requires 26.
So close. So close. And Chisnall now looking to pounce for a 2-leg cushion.
And he's over to those 9s. Won the first leg with double 9. Oh,
18.
Now he's missed it, so Caven comes back.
Jamie requires
Now the
24.
double 8 was a rush of blood. The double 16, so it was a rush of blood, and it's left him the double 12. Not a bad guide. Wow, I mean, that is a bad dart from Jamie, but that's not. Holds on to his throw. 4 legs apiece.
Dave to throw first.
Well, showing great determination and courage there. Jamie Caven, and we're level at 4 apiece. Here comes Chisnall! Oh, 6 of the best 180s now. But
100.
6 180s to Caven's 1, but still only level at 4 apiece. 96 average for Chizzy, 94 for Jamie.
96.
Well, there's Jamie's wife, Debbie. That's Ian White to the right there. Had a great win the other night against Stephen Bunting. Really did play well. Exceptional game. Really entertaining.
100. David
Now,
102.
Chizzy doesn't necessarily have to go for this, and he didn't. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Better. Single 10 would have been a shot here. It's left him a nice double 16 shot. Caven not on a finish.
100. David requires 32.
Oh, double 16. He missed the 18s and the 9s in the previous leg. The 16s he doesn't.
Dave Chisnall.
And this is where Dave Chisnall now, just before we go in for another break, this is where he needs to break the throw of Jamie Caven. 2 legs clear, then you get control, then you can get confident, and then you can let the darts flow.
Switching down.
84.
Yes, if he can break Caven, then going into the second break of the game at 6-4, something to build on, to try and see it through. But let's give Caven credit here. He's had chances in the game to break Chisnall more than once. And it's a 7th 180. Spectacular scoring from Chisnall. Caven scrapping away, but this could be an opportunity now for Chizzy.
Well, that 5 is absolutely killing Caven on his scoring. Just over pitching the last dart. He's hit 4 1-2-5s and that 85. Caven is hanging in there. He's battling grit and determination. Needs to find another treble though. Oh, the bullseye. That'll do.
That'll do nicely. And that was a poor visit from Chizzy last time. That's superb. 7 180s. This is the 10th leg of the game for Dave Chisnall. Treble 19 would have left the ball here.
60.
Now for a break of throw. Chizzy needs 60. 20 for tops for a 6-4 lead and a break. A bit high with that first one, but there you go. Hits the target, and Dave Chisnall opens up a 2-leg gap going into the second break of the game. He has the throw in the next leg. Can he go 7-4 up? Will Jamie Caven take him all the way? Join us for more from Blackpool in a few moments. Welcome back to Blackpool's Winter Gardens, and it's the conclusion of the first round of the World Matchplay tonight. Keegan Brown through with a 10-7 win over a man who's never won in Blackpool, Robert Thornton. Match in progress. Dave Chisnall, a hard-fought 6-4 advantage over Jamie Caven. Coming up, Phil the Power Taylor up against John Henderson, our penultimate game, and then last up, the final game of the first round, Raymond van Barneveld and Andy Hamilton is the final game of the evening. Terrific atmosphere again, great crowd, packed house here at the Winter Gardens. It's hot, hot, hot up there on the big stage. And these two players haven't actually hit top form yet, including this man who's hit 7 180s. But when you hit 7 180s like that in, what, 10 legs, you'd expect a higher average. And he has followed up 180s with some poor scores.
140.
An up and down time for both players so far. But this man has the upper hand now, Rod, and you would expect him to kick on from here.
42.
Yes. The way his game goes, once he gets a couple of legs on, he gets a little bit more relaxed and lets that dart throw. And this is where
60.
he has to kick on, but Jamie Caven has really got a battle here, because if Chisnall gets 3-4 legs up, then he will run away with it. But you know, the commercial break has probably come at the right time again for Jamie Caven, because Chisnall's come out a little bit slow, a little bit snatchy. But if you set the Chisnall, Nige, you know, you're going to win the first 2 mini sessions 3-2. Ah, lovely, I'll take that.
100.
But he's not the player we saw finish second in the Premier League and get through to the semi-finals, Chisnall. He was fluent, he was consistent. But the
60.
first round of the match play, Jamie Caven reached the last 16 in 2013, where he played Chisnall. Chisnall won through to the
100.
quarterfinals.
They require 144.
Well, what Jamie Caven's going to hope that Chisnall doesn't have a treble on this visit. He's probably going to go for 18s. That treble 20's covered up. Now he's down at the 19s. Well, he's hit that. 77 scored. 67.
94.
Leaves him 50. Well, Caven, you feel Nige has
101.
got to take shots out like this.
Well, it's not going to happen for him here.
93.
So a real opportunity for Chisnall now to go within 3 legs of the
50.
match. Oh, he's missed the 18. Can you believe it? Maybe sums up the way the game has gone, that. Double 16 for 7-4. Caven sat on double 4. Has to go. Doesn't.
18.
Real chance for Caven now.
Tension on the Blackpool stage. The chance for Caven. He takes the chance. And that was real pressure from Dave Chisnall. I mean, and that first dart was not even close to the 18. It was in the middle of the force. So Caven now, big chance. This is where you've got to fire in a big strong leg.
140.
Chisnall is rattled. No doubt. This is nice. 8-180s. Puts Caven under pressure on his own throw. Averaging 97 almost. Chisnall, well, 96 and a half. Got in trouble with the last dart, so has the opportunity perhaps here to go 7-5 with a break. And this is where Caven,
100.
well, he really didn't get enough there, you feel. If he allows Chizzy to get away with this one, then at this stage of the game, you do worry for Jamie.
42.
Well, he's going to get 6 darts from 201 to level it up at 6 apiece. That's a plum dart. He's going to come down. Oh, he nearly went for the 180 there. He just checked himself at the right time. That would have been a bit of a mistake from him. And that's good thinking. I like that from Jamie Caven, because he comes back with guaranteed 2 darts at a double.
And the body language of this man, you can see the frustration.
96.
Real opportunity now for Caven to level it. Tops he needs for 6 apiece, and tops he gets, no problem. Game on here. Chisnall under the cosh. Caven determined. Just shows you, Rod, doesn't it? It's all about the complete package. He may have hit 8 180s, Chisnall, but he's being pegged back in the match.
60.
Yes, Caven just throwing some great darts at crucial times in legs, and that's why he's 6 apiece with Chisnall. Scoring power certainly with Chisnall.
100.
180s, 4 140s, more 140s and 180s than straight tons. However, he's level pegging.
100.
Tough to call now, really. I think it's which way is it going to go. I think 1 minute the powerful scoring of Chizzy will see him through.
140.
But
you require
really,
124.
At this stage, literally could go either way. Double 8 for Chizzy for 7-6.
160.
Not happening at the finish, is it? 38% Chisnall. He's missed 10 shots at a finish.
Well, if Caven can hit a treble, with Chizzy
60.
splitting them 8s, if he comes
David
across
Maguire, 8.
and comes inside the 4s, then it could cause him a problem. So if he's going to miss just on the outside wire, well, straight in the middle, that will relax him a little bit.
14 leg, Jamie to
Needs 3 more legs, Chisnall.
Game on.
And we're coming down to the business end of this match. And it's
60.
been fast and furious, and it's been brilliant at times, and we have to say, a bit scrappy at times as well, Nigel.
Well, only 60 for Caven, and now Chizzy needs a treble. Oh,
54.
it's not happened for him. Well, he's let Jamie Caven off the hook.
97.
You would have thought, wouldn't you, that the Chisnall we saw in the Premier League would have hit a ton 40 in response to Caven's first visit. Now, here we go. Can it be number 9? Yes, there's the answer.
190.
Incredible darts from Dave Chisnall. Hits 180s for fun.
140.
Now is this the time? Needs to follow that max mark. Can't afford a visit without a treble. He's staying up.
97.
Finds the treble 19. 6 darts, perhaps for Jamie Caven to level it up.
100.
Well, and of course, reminder that we say 3 more legs needed, but that's only if you're 2 legs clear in the match play. Another one of those that do him nicely. Oh, that was superb. This puts Caven under a little bit of pressure now. Well,
64.
Here we go now for Chisnall.
36.
Double 18. This could hurt Caven. This is a big moment, Rod.
Yes, and the double 18 has not been good to him, nor's the double 9, apart from the very first leg of the match for Dave Chisnall.
18.
And again, he's missed the 18s route. The 18s is a great double, but no one likes those 9s, and you can see him cursing himself. Can Jamie Caven take advantage? He can.
You can touch the tension here in the Winter Gardens.
Game on.
Level pegging. Remember, you have to have a 2-leg advantage to win the game.
Well, first round nerves, Nigel. That's what we put this down to. I mean, it is match play, the second biggest ranking tournament that's played. And it's essential to get a good
42.
competition under your belt. And not only earn some prize money, but get those ranking points and stay up there.
Handy from Caven, for sure. Chizzy has to be careful. He needs to find his treble quickly.
96.
Needed that with the last dart, didn't he?
Yes, a bit worrying that Chisnall's first dart's starting to go really low on the treble 20. He's hitting the 19s,
100.
but it isn't always going to happen, that switch. So he's got to start getting his first dart up. And that's better. When he gets the first one in, the other 2 normally follow.
10 180s now in the 15th leg of the game. Most 180s in the first round.
60. David
But
Maguire, 87.
his all-round game isn't quite there. He will feel he should be in a much better position, but so will Caven, to be fair. Bull.
62. Jamie require 140.
Well, if he comes back, he'll only come back with 2 darts of the double, so Jamie Caven, a nice little straight ton now, which is going to do this, will be nearer the double top than the treble. Well, this is pressure for Chisnall. He's been missing doubles all over the place.
Double 8 the target now. This is a huge shot now, and he gets it just when the pressure was on. Dave Chisnall with a hold of throw.
16th leg, Jamie.
And now it's over to you, Jamie Caven. Great start.
That was an incredible double 8, the way Dave Chisnall's been missing doubles. It was a make or break last dart. Now is this where Dave Chisnall pushes on?
137.
The most important leg of the match now, because Caven gets broken, it could be history, but that's brilliant dart! Only his second maximum of the match, and what a time to hit it!
Absolutely. 20 in the match. In the evening so far, 12 in the match. Chizzy, the powerhouse performer at the 180,
130.
but it's looking very much at this stage as though we're going to go level at 8 apiece. First to 10, but only if you are clear by 2.
140. Jamie, you require 55.
Fascinating here, Rod.
Tops and now 10s. Oh, what a great 12-dart leg from Jamie Caven. Jabber makes it 8 apiece.
Game on.
Well, now pressure, and it's hot on that Blackpool stage. First round, who
96.
can hold their nerve? Who can hold their form?
Well,
40.
it is intense pressure on the stage. Chisnall, the firm favourite to win this game, but Caven has been there and matched
58.
him toe-to-toe, and Chisnall hasn't helped himself with some inconsistent scoring. 10 186 140s, but all too often we've seen him follow up a big score with a slack visit.
95.
After that first dart going in the treble from Caven, needed to follow it up. I know it nearly puts him on level pegging darts-wise. But Chisnall has the all-important first 3 darts.
97.
And I'll tell you what, that 57 has really helped Chisnall out tonight. The 19s has really come to his aid.
Yeah, he's relied on the last dart all too often, hasn't he? To get,
58.
get himself out of a bit of trouble, really. Need to trouble here, it's going to stay up there.
60.
Only 60, it's not going to finish. Big score from Caven here now could make it interesting.
That's exactly what he's going to do, and just over-pitched
111.
the third dart. And that's unlucky. Level pegging, so Chisnall needs a 140. Is that in or just above? I think it's just above. No, it is in. It's in.
98.
Well, wasn't ideal, but he's left him the finish now. If Chisnall takes this 92 out, Caven will be throwing to save the match.
100.
It is tense, it is tight.
92.
It's World Match Play darts in the first round.
Well, Chisnall has the option. He's got to go the 25 route. Now it's 2 double tops. It's got to be 2 double tops. That's the biggest target. He's missed that. The Caven, we haven't seen many big shots out of this game.
97.
However, this 97 will be as big as it gets for Jamie Caven, and he's hit the 57, the double top, to break the throw. Now down to the 10s. Oh, and what a chance has gone begging for Caven.
Can't watch!
Demi,
Caven cannot watch. Tops for Chisnall. Double 10. 5s. Unbelievable! Chisnall takes out double 5 with Caven waiting to pounce.
Game on.
And now Jamie Caven is throwing to save the match. He loses this leg, it's all over.
132.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Well, Dave Chisnall has thrown some great darts in his time, but I can assure you that double 5 is as good as it gets from Chizzy. Keeps him in front.
134.
And fair play to Jamie Caven. I mean, after missing the 2 darts at the double, has come out in this leg with good scores.
85.
85 for Caven now. How Chisnall would love an 11th 180, wouldn't he? Switching down for the 19s again.
90.
Has to rely on the treble 17. Caven with the upper hand here. Anson. Brilliant. Third 180 for Jamie Caven. We're going into a little bit of overtime here.
137.
Reminder, you have to lead by 2 to win the match. Double 4 now for 9 apiece.
100.
Well, this would be something special to go out and win the game, wouldn't it?
140.
Well, if he hits the 60, the treble 20, look at those 2 double tops for Dave Chisnall. Well, he may stay there because that looks so good. He has done. Double 10 for the match.
120.
Can you believe it?
Jamie, you require 4.
Drama on the big stage here as Caven pops it and takes us to 9
Jamie
all.
Caven.
What a match! What a performance!
Ladies and gentlemen, the leg score standing 9-9. The match must now be won by 2 clear legs. Should the leg score reach 12-12, the 25th leg will be sudden death.
2 clear legs to win it now. And
Game on.
goes for 12 apiece. It'll be 1 sudden death leg to decide it.
Well, Nigel's been brilliant at times, he's been scrappy at times, but the one thing, it's been entertaining. They really have got this Blackpool crowd on their feet. They're singing, they're dancing. And we're going to see some singing and dancing on this dartboard to finish it off.
1 slip, Rod. 1 slip now at this stage of the game, and there is no return.
93.
Can't call it, can you really? He's a great character, Jamie Caven. Really is.
68.
Don't forget, we've got Phil Taylor and John Henderson coming next. Oh. Right on cue! Chizzy, busy at the 180s. 11.
60.
It's incredible. 180 scorer from Chisnall, 11 and only 6 140s. That, I don't remember seeing that before. You hit more 180s and 140s. Incredible scoring from Chisnall. And it just shows you the grit and determination that this man Jamie Caven has shown.
125.
Well,
required
shake of the head, maybe. Saying it's too little too late for this leg. 20 for tops for Chizzy to go 10-9. Has to lead by 2 clear legs.
34.
Well, Caven's not on unfinished, so not a problem short term. Just looking to put pressure on now.
140.
And that is what you call pressure.
require 40.
Chizzy's been very edgy on his doubles. If you're going to miss Chizzy, just on the top wire. Perfect. Can't miss the double top from there. And doesn't.
19th leg.
So, Jamie Caven now has to hold his throw. What a start!
66.
Well, clickety click. Chance for Chisnall now. How he would love a 12th 180. I can only imagine the heat that the players are feeling on stage.
24.
A woeful score for Chizzy on that occasion. That sums the match up, Rod.
It certainly does, and he did let Jamie Caven off there, because Caven again puts the first dart in the treble and doesn't follow it. Oh, Chisnall. 11 180s. He's gonna need, and that treble 19 comes to his aid again.
96.
Oh,
43.
now then, this could put him under pressure with a big score for Chisnall. Plenty of room. Switching again, treble 19. He's put Caven under pressure here, Rod.
Yes, Caven may feel he'll get 9 darts from here, but no more. Oh, well, that is a brilliant visit. Really has kept him, although he's left the bogey number. He's not worried about that too much. He needs to get down to the double.
Well, that's a great start for Chisnall. Well, over to you, Jamie Caven, now. You're not on a finish. All he can do is set himself up as best he can. Chisnall with a golden opportunity from here.
99.
This is for the match. 64 he needs. Dave Chisnall to scrape through to round 2.
16. Another one of those. Now it is double 16 for the match. Oh, and it's well on the outside. The Jamie Caven, his last dart, he threw it high. He wasn't going to go in the 5 or the 1. He's going to get 2 darts. That's down far enough to allow him to hit that double top. The flight didn't get in the way.
Chizzy blew a match dart.
Game on.
Caven pounces. Shows great character. Are we going to go to sudden death here? If it's 12 apiece, the 25th leg will decide the match. Otherwise, we could be here all night.
96.
Well, that's how it used to be sometimes back in the 90s.
It was about 3 years ago they brought the cap into it.
100.
But great to watch, close contest, really on a knife edge now. Chisnall will feel he should be through by now. Missed the opportunity.
55.
Caven showing great determination. And still, we cannot predict a winner here.
Treble 19 is there again for Dave Chisnall. Just keeps him just on 3 darts in the lead. Oh,
36.
That's not the visit that Jamie Caven wants. Just eases the pressure for this man, Dave Chisnall. Is this number 13? No, but a 140.
100.
It was a very weak dart. I think perhaps a bit of sweat in between the dart and the fingers.
Nice.
177.
Tell you what, whoever loses this is going to be absolutely gutted. Switch for 14 here.
134.
Nice from
Jamie
Chisnall.
137.
So tops for Chisnall to go 11-10. Big moment in the match once again. Not this time. Tops he gets. And now the pressure's back on Jamie Caven, Rob.
Game on.
It's been pressure all the way. Second game on here, Monday night at the Matchplay. Packed audience on their feet, singing and dancing. And what a game of darts. We may not have over 100 averages, but the entertainment value has been as good as it can get.
Well, I mean, it's unreal, isn't it, really, for Chizzy? Again, the trouble getting him out of trouble.
Well, the facts are, Nige, talking about Dave Chisnall, with that snatch,
83.
he possibly is not going to win a major until he gets rid of it, because he will come up against someone that's going to punish him a little bit more than Jamie Caven has, you know, on the way to winning a major. 5 matches to win a major. Oh, and that is great darts. Puts him just a little bit in front.
Well, Keegan Brown will take note of this, I'm sure. Nothing that he's seen here will faze him whatsoever for the second round. Nice from Caven. Chizzy going down the board immediately. Back up, can't find a treble.
43.
It's looking like 11 apiece. Needs a ton 40 big time here. Been a bruising battle, this one.
100. Jamie require 137.
Oh, he's missed.
85.
It's okay. Now, Dave Chisnall, for the match, he's already had dart at double 16. He could be off the stage. He's still up there. But he is not going to take it out now, so Caven comes back. Should be 12 for tops.
71.
Maybe 20 for 16s.
52.
He's got to go, though. Double 16 for Caven. Huge shot now. Gets it. 11 apiece. Wow. And this is only the first round of the match play.
To throw first. Game on.
So we're looking at a minimum of 24 legs in this match.
58.
Only 58, a real chance for Caven for a break already. If he hits a huge score here, needs a treble. Oh, he's letting Chizzy off the hook.
60.
Pressure.
Was a big let-off as well. Chisnall can't afford to miss again. Those 19s, how well have the 19s done for Dave Chisnall?
Well, the big scoring has deserted Caven here. Nice from Chizzy.
100.
That'll do him at this stage. That's all he needed. 3 180s for Caven, 12 for Chisnall, and yet we're 11 apiece. Reminder, if it goes to 12 all, we go to sudden death here for a place in round 2.
137.
Nice. Got to admire this man's determination and courage when he's been under pressure. Caven has handled it well. Now he's hit the treble 12, so double 18 and now double 9.
54.
He hasn't hit the double 18 all night. It really has been a killer for Dave Chisnall, because the switch to the 9s, apart from the very first leg when he hit the double 9, it's not been there. But he's going to come back. Is it going to be in Dave Chisnall's mind that this double 9 has absolutely killed him this evening?
Worked for him early on, but not since. That's a good marker for Chisnall. Gets it. 12-11. Chisnall leads. And now it is down to this leg.
24th leg, Jamie to throw first. Game on.
For Jamie Caven to take us to sudden death.
100.
What a match.
Brilliant match. Two top players going head to head with all the emotions. Oh, what a start this would be for Chisnall.
140.
And a 180 is what he was looking for and needed. But now a visit without a treble. Great response. Brilliant response from Jamie Caven.
Oh, he's just playing it cool here. Playing it cool. He'll feel confident from here. Has he broken the Caven
60.
resistance? Only 60 for Caven now.
Minimum of 6 darts for Dave Chisnall. He's found his throw in what might be the last leg of the match. And what a leg. 9 darts, 46 left for Dave Chisnall. All Jamie Caven can do is hope for a big score.
97.
It's in Chisnall's hands again.
And he wants it done here and now in the 24th leg of this match. 14 would leave double 16. Double 16 to end an epic here at Blackpool. Double 8 now for the match. My goodness, what is that all about? Goodness me. Pressure, pressure, pressure. But still, this is a tall order for Caven. Chisnall's back for the match.
38.
And you know what he needs.
They require 46.
Double 16 again now for Chisnall.
30.
Unbelievable.
Tension. And Jamie Caven threw the last dart away of that previous 3. So he should have a dart at the double instead of the bullseye.
He needs the ball.
52.
Well, it's 18 darts for Caven now. And this, again, is for the match for Dave Chisnall. Double 8, surely this time. You can feel the pressure. Taking his time. There's the target. Gets it! Gets it! Dave Chisnall has just edged through! An epic battle here in the Winter Gardens in Blackpool. Chisnall beats Caven 13-11, and he will face Keegan Brown in the second round.
.13 180s, 94.633 to average, only 31% on the doubles. But relief for Dave Chisnall, who will face Keegan Brown in the second round of the match play. The crowd loved every minute of that. Mutual respect between those two, and why not? 13-11 the final score.